Hey guys, good morning. Look, actually good afternoon, good early evening. We had this morning, all this morning and early afternoon. We had Everly's newborn pictures and it was kind of late. I don't know, I guess because my healing, like we got a couple of family newborn shots at the Christmas pictures on Christmas Eve, but I wanted some pictures that weren't in Christmas clothing also, so we actually did a newborn shoot that I found on Facebook, which ended up being nice. It wasn't that expensive. The lady was really nice, but she did ask me not to film, even though she didn't see the camera or anything like that. I was messing with my phone and she was like, oh, by the way, just to let you know, bless you, no pictures or filming. And I thought you were naked, or not naked, I thought you were in your underwear. I was like, oh, no, I totally understand. I honestly, I probably would have set the camera up and just filmed a little behind the scenes, but I wouldn't have taken, like, do people do that? That's insane. Like, go up to the baby and be like, let me take my own picture. I would never do that. I'm paying for a session. Like, that's awful. But anyway, she asked me not to, so I respected her privacy. And she was here from 10:30 until right around 3 o'clock. Like, she was here a long time. And I think it's because Everly's already a month old and it's so much harder to do newborn poses with a 1-month-old because they like to move and spread out and they don't sleep as well, like in a bald area. So anyway, she got a few good prints though, cute copies, so we ended up ordering those. So then we had to make the girls a late lunch and we had to eat and everything. If you finish your lunch, you can have some fruit. And so yeah, an Amazon package came. I ordered one of those, what are they called? Like a automatic sprayer where you just hold the, I forget what they're called, but like you hold, it's a sprayer, like a water sprayer for the girl's hair, but it's an automatic one. So you hold the squeeze it thing and it just like that instead of having to pump it. Right now the ones that we have are like the detangler pumping, or Emmy's is like one of these kind. So I got that to see how I'd like it, and it diffuses the water, so it's like a fine mist. So I'm excited to try it on their hair. I also ordered some did you take the little face mask to Maddie? I put it right there by her plate. Oh, no. So I got her those because she still has to come in and out of her room and go to the bathroom and all that, and just in case. So the ones that we have are for adults, and they barely fit Emmy when she was wearing them. They do fit her though. She just had to loop it around twice. They're ginormous for Maddie's face. So I had to order those, and then we ordered some stuff for the Switch, like controller pieces and a charging dock. And I got these, which I'm super excited about. These, I've been wanting a new pair of sunglasses, and I've actually been looking at Target, and they're about the same price, like $12 to $15, and I haven't found any that I like. And so I bought these off of Amazon. I'm very excited. They are bougie AF. They're very dark, which I love, and I love the fact that they don't touch they don't rub on my face, and that they're a hard frame. These are Celine dupes, and they were $12.99, and I got the recommendation from Michelle1218, so I will leave them linked down below if you're interested. I am like so excited. They're very sturdy, extremely sturdy, and I love glasses like this that are like, they don't have the nose pieces because they're so easy to slip. I mean, they're $12.99, so it's like not a big deal to me if, what is that? Is it a light? It's a piece of packaging. I was like, don't tell me they're scratched. So far, so good. I'm impressed. Oh, that's what it is. Let me see. This is what we ordered. It's like, this is a Nintendo Switch controller, and then it makes it almost look like a PlayStation controller, so you have a little bit more grip on it, because these things are tiny and definitely easy to let go of. So that's kind of cool. We got a 2-pack. I think it was like 15 bucks, which isn't bad. And then we ordered a charging station that'll be here tomorrow. So anyway, back to the glasses. I'm very excited. I hardly ever buy stuff like this off Amazon because honestly, you don't know about, like, if your glasses, I'm very particular with the way clothes fit. I'm very particular with, and so I never wanted to chance having to return it, even though Amazon, most of the items have great return policies. It's just a pain in the butt. So, but I've been seeing Michelle1218 with these on, and I'm like, oh, I need these. I need these in my life. And here they are, and I cannot wait to rock them outside. I needed another pair, one for the Pilot, one for the Pacifica, because they were, I'm tired of taking mine back and forth and then forgetting them. What's wrong, Mommy? What's wrong, my beautiful girl? Yeah, she's awake. What are you doing? Huh? What do you mean, do it to you? What's wrong, mamas? What's wrong? You want Patsy? Oh, no. We're trying these Avent. Well, the other ones are Avent too, but this is like a different kind of Patsy. Oh, I was just about to say, she's able to hold it better as she spits it out. You want this, Patsy? Oh. No. I don't know. Passies just don't work well for us. They never have. If you have any Passy suggestions, all kids are different though, but I feel like legitimately not a one of my children have taken a Passy. Like they just don't keep them in. I don't know. We have to work really hard at them and then they don't want them. You look so beautiful today, Mama, and every day, but I love the floral. So pretty. Yeah. Here I am in my glasses still. Oh, I need to put these in my purse. You're full? Okay, so quarantine, day 2. We're just going to continue to stay here. We did use the Instant Pot. Well, I didn't. I sat and catered to the newborn session. Andres used the Instant Pot to make chickpeas, which we've never done before. And they came out a tiny bit mushy, but they're starting to firm up. Just a little less time, I think, and it would be good. So he's gonna make some lentil. Oh, it came with 4?
No, it was still, I had 2 packs in there.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We have a 4 ounce. Oh.
Okay. You done? You don't want to finish that mac and cheese? No.
Bella wants to eat it.
Bella wants to eat it, huh? I bet she does. Hey guys, good morning. Starting my morning off with some breakfast. Today was the girls' first day back to school. Maddie's clearly still here. I know I'm looking wonderful right now. This is what you're going to be looking at probably the majority of the week because we will be here most of the week. Yeah, Maddie's here. So this morning was hectic to say the least, trying to get everyone off to school. We just need to get into a routine. Andres took everyone, well, he took Emmy and Autumn. And I was here with Everly, and her belly is just not settling at night. She's having a hard time. She's got a little bit of what I feel like is colic. So anyway, if you have great tips for colicky, gassy babies, let me know in the comments below, because she does well during the day. She sleeps good during the day. But the last like 4 or 5 nights, she either something I'm eating is not settling with her, or I don't know, the formula. I don't really know. Something's going on. So I haven't really experienced this with any of the other girls. None of them had. They had like the occasional gas pain, I guess, but never like, I don't even know that it's true colic. I'm over here diagnosing her. I don't even know that's what it is. It's just, from what I'm reading online, it's what it seems like what a colic baby is and has. I don't know. So if you have any suggestions, although by the time you guys see this, I may have already fixed it. But if you have any suggestions, I am open to them down below. So I'm making some breakfast. I'm making turkey bacon over here and some eggs. I'm kind of prepping. I cooked the whole package of turkey bacon. I burned part of it. Cooked 9 eggs. That way I kind of have some meals for the next couple days. And I'm having it on an Extreme Wellness tortilla. This is only 1 point. And some fat-free cheese with half an apple. And that's what I'm having for breakfast. Andres is outside taking down the rest of our Christmas stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna spend the day kind of going through the house, and that's about it. Go pick up the girls a little later on. That's what our day's going to be. I'm also going to get the grocery haul up on my channel, so go check that out if you have not. By this point, should have already been up for a few days, so yeah, definitely go check that out. I can hear Maddie talking with my mom. I'm so sad that Emmy didn't have her iPod in time. Well, I mean, I'm sad that they got the flu in general, but I'm really sad that Emmy didn't have her iPod when she had the flu because, oh my gosh, it's been such a breeze. Maddie calls if she needs something. Like with Emmy, we struggled with her continuously coming out, trying to come down the stairs to ask for something, or yelling when she needed something. And I don't know why it didn't dawn on me to bring an iPad or something up there for her. She had every other electronic in the house. She had her Nintendo, her Super Nintendo, she had her TV, she had her Nintendo 3DS, she had everything except the iPad. I don't know why that never dawned on me, but Emmy's actually the one that suggested for Maddie to take her iPod in her room. And she was like, that way I could call and message her so she's not lonely. I'm like, that's a great idea. And so that's what we've been doing. She calls, that girl has figured out how to audio message, how to text message, how to, and it's just connected through Wi-Fi. Like if you're not familiar with an iPod Touch, it's just like a phone, except it only connects through Wi-Fi. So that's the unfortunate part of it, is if you go somewhere, only the games that are not using internet will work. They can't iMessage or FaceTime, and they can only talk with people that have iPhones, which we all do. My mom has, her work phone is an iPhone, so they've been FaceTiming each other, FaceTiming my mom, FaceTiming us. Maddie called me just a little while ago and was like, Mommy, what kind of a quarter has 1995 at the bottom underneath the head? I'm like, that's the year that it was made. She's like, but this doesn't look like a quarter. It looks bigger than a quarter. I found it under my bed. I'm just like, oh mama, poor thing. I feel so bad for her. Her fever finally broke. She got up to a 103.4. She was 102.6 in the office 2 days ago, and she was a 103 for yesterday morning, and she's stayed under 100 since then. So I'm hoping it just continues to get better. I think she was like 99 this morning. I think she was right at 100 last night. So technically not fever, just like low grade area, gray area. So I'm hoping, like I said, she's just kind of working her way out. We did not get Tamiflu for her either. I just am a little weary. I don't mind taking it for myself, but with kids that are being quarantined, and like some of the side effects are delirium and suicidal thoughts and delusions and just different things like that. And so I just want to be careful. That it's different if you can have your kiddo by you, but because of Everly, I've been keeping them quarantined away from us and vice versa, and I just don't want, I don't know, anything to happen or whatever. So anyway, we stayed away from that. So far, when Autumn had the flu last year, she wrote out the symptoms. Emmy had the flu, she wrote out the symptoms. We're gonna let Maddie do the same thing. And actually Maddie's hanging on a little bit better, I feel like, than even Emmy was, which is strange because normally Emmy's immune system is a lot better than Maddie's. Normally when Maddie gets sick, like she really, really gets sick, but she seemed to bounce back super quick from this. She is taking amoxicillin though, because she had an ear infection. So the amoxicillin has nothing to do with the flu though, because flu is viral. And she's just taking the amoxicillin for her ear infection, which technically she could have wrote out as well, but it just, with everything else she had going on, I just didn't want her to have to write out one more thing. So her cough has substantially, it came out weird, substantially gotten better over the course of the last 3 days. And she has a little bit of sniffles, but nothing bad. Like, poor Emmy had a hacking cough, sniffles for days, and Maddie's doesn't seem to be that bad. And every time she FaceTimes someone, she's in good spirits. She's a little bit hoarse, but nothing more than that. So we're just doing what we can. I'm glad I got the kids' face mask though, because they fit her perfectly, and when she comes out to go to the bathroom, I don't have to worry about, like, she enjoys wearing them because they're not, the other ones she was like, this is falling off my face, it's hot. Because they're adults, they're like big and bulky, and so I'm glad I got the face masks. And hopefully we don't need them in the future, but if we do, we have them. They were $9.99 on Amazon. Amazon has everything, man. That's been our best friend. I've never Amazoned as much stuff as I have in the last like 2 months in my life. It's crazy. I really should get an Amazon card so I can start getting rewards, but then I don't want it to get dangerous, because I think the Amazon card gives you like 5% back or something like that. Honestly, we probably could rack up a ton of rewards having something like that. But Anyway, I digress. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I initially 2 days ago washed my hair and let it air dry because I'm going to get it cut and I want to donate it. And I'm kind of tossed between Wigs for Kids and Locks of Love. And I kind of looked at both and I think I may do one over the other depending on how much length they get off my hair. Because I think one of them, I don't remember which one it was, required 12 to 14 inches and the other one had a minimum of 10. So I'm going to donate as much as I can. If it's 16, I don't know how much it is, but if it's 16 inches, I'm going to donate the whole 16 inches. So I'm going to wait to see how much they get off of my hair before I actually like download the paperwork and stuff. But I've been researching it the last few days, and so 2 days ago I washed it and didn't put any product or anything in it, and then we had the flu. So I did not even bother like styling it, doing anything with it. I just rewashed it today. I am planning on hopefully sometime this week going in to get a haircut. I already feel like I'm thinning a little bit in my like widow's peak area, mostly on this side. Like I noticed it yesterday, just a little bit here and here, which I'm fine with thinning at the hairline as because I know that grows back, except my bald spot has always gotten a little bit bigger during each pregnancy or during each postpartum. But I had last time, remember I like lost like alopecia part of my hair back here, and that was awful. So I'm hoping to have that not happen this time if I get rid of a huge chunk of my hair, which I plan on it because I plan on going pretty short, like shoulder length. I actually have a few pictures in mind. I'm super excited. So of course I'll share it with you guys. You guys will see it. I actually would like to color it as well. I want to get like a, I think it's pronounced a balayage. I don't know, but essentially it's like not highlights. Like I want my natural color up here and kind of fading to a lighter color, not necessarily blonde, but just like a lighter brown, dark blonde for the spring, summer. So we'll see. Typically I wait like 3 to 4 months until I start losing my hair to cut it with each postpartum pregnancy. I'm not waiting this time. I am going to chop it off because I want to try and combat the hair loss for 2 reasons. It's going to fall out no matter what, but the longer it is, the heavier it is, the more pressure it puts on my ponytail, the harder it is to brush out, the more tangled it gets, and that all creates harshness when I'm trying to brush it for postpartum hair loss. You know, it's going to fall out regardless, but if I'm sitting here yanking on it because it is tangled, I'm going to pull out more hairs than would just naturally fall out. So I'm gonna try, we'll see. I always go short after each baby, or medium. I've been shorter, but medium, I'm gonna go short this time. Well, my idea of short, okay, let's put it that way. I'm not gonna have like a buzz cut or anything. I guess for some people a pixie or a buzz cut is like super short. I'm gonna go like shoulder length, which for me is short. For some of you it may be medium. But I don't even know why I got on here. I think I know why I got on here. To talk about my pants. I was able to get into my 22s, which is awesome, and I actually have some like stretch and give on them, which feels great. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, it could be better. I could be back in my 20s, which I don't feel like I'm that far away. They're just kind of tight. Like they're a little tight in my stomach. Like I feel like when I put them on, I can get them on and I can button them, but when I sit down, my stomach feels like it's hanging over. And that's a lot of reason because I have a lot of extra skin and I'm still like recovering a little bit, but I'm almost 5 weeks postpartum, so my body should be on its way. With a C-section, I feel like 6 to 8 weeks, you pretty much, that's what your body's going to look like after you're done. And whatever jiggle you have, whatever extra weight you have, like that's gonna stay. It's not going anywhere. So no matter how much you breastfeed, you actually have to work on your diet and work out to get that taken care of. And so for me, I felt pretty good at least being able to get these on comfortably and feeling good about it and not feeling like, look, you can see me in the mirror. I feel good, like I don't feel stuffed or anything in these. So I can't wait to feel like that again in my size 20 jeans. I was there pretty much, like my 20s were starting to get a little loose at the very tail end of my weight loss back in 2018. I hit my lowest weight right before the Dominican Republic trip, and that was in October of 2018. So, you know, about 14, 15 months ago now. And yeah, like 14 months ago, I feel way off of that for sure. I felt a lot better then. I'm about 30 pounds heavier. Yeah, 25 to 30 pounds heavier than I was back then. And about 15 of this is still baby weight. So we'll see. I'm working on it. We're gonna get there one day at a time. Can't rush it. That's just gonna be my focus here the next few weeks. I start school in a week. Oh my gosh, I start school next Monday. Oy. So that's just gonna be my focus. Eating right, healthy, trying to get back into a routine and go from there. So today, I washed my hair so I can let it air dry so I can get it cut at some point during this week. I also need to go pick up our Christmas pictures, which they've been ready for several days now and I just haven't gone to go get them. I think they were ready on the 2nd, but I need to go get those. I need to stop at Walmart, which I'm so bummed about. I was there the other day to get dish soap, like to wash the dishes. And I don't know if I'm gonna wait to do this tomorrow or on Wednesday. I have an OB appointment on Wednesday, so we'll see. Yeah, let me go ahead and go get, Andres is downstairs with Everly. So let me go see if she needs to eat. Also, this morning, that coffee that I showed you guys that I got the other day, I put some ice in my Starbucks cup and put the whole coffee in there and a whole Premier Protein, and it's actually better in my opinion than the espresso, because I feel like with the espresso I can taste the Premier Protein a lot. It's like more Premier Protein than coffee, and at Starbucks I get 2 shots of espresso over ice in a venti cup, pour a whole Premier Protein in it, and I usually use the caramel one. This one was like a cup and a half of coffee, like regular coffee, and I just put it in the fridge so it was already cold, poured it over ice with a whole Premier Protein, and I feel like this tastes more like coffee with cream, and it's only 2 points, which is nice. And I definitely needed to pick me up today because, like I said last night, oh, that's the outlet. Difficulty getting reading, check sock placement, because I could hear her wiggling. Like I said last night was a little rough, and so definitely need some caffeine today. Is that better? Tried having her on her back, like to kick it, and she wasn't having it. Is that better, Mama? You can't fall asleep, it's tummy time. You gotta work yourself out. Pick up your head. Come on, Mommy. Up, 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 up. Dance, dance. You don't seem interested. Yay. No.
See the whole of your leg.
I know. She came up to me and she said, Mommy, what happened to your leg?
I mean, there's a whole leg right here.
Yeah, because they have holes.
You just came in. I just came in like this, Mommy.
And Mommy bought the pants like that. They look like that. They have holes. She's like, what happened to your pants? Did Lola scratch you? And I said, no. She said, did Bella scratch you? I said, no. She's like, what the heck? Your pants have holes. I put together her little piano, and I can see that one's gonna end up laying in it. I can already tell she's been messing with it since she got home. Oh, Lola, what happened, Mama? You okay? Be nice. Only smell. Good job. I have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory playing from Netflix. I was watching Good Girls, but that's not appropriate to watch around kiddos. Hello, Dita. Lola's laying up here with me because she's never anywhere else. Everly's taking a nap, and we're just kind of chilling out. Everyone's home, and everyone had a good first day back, which is cool.
I don't care how much your bills are, I don't care how much you're paying for daycare, how much you're paying for rent. Got to that end result. My goal is that you are able to recreate, especially if you have something that comes up in your life and you're going to have to redo your budget. I want you to know the steps on how.
Maddie's taking a bath. Emmy's getting ready for bed. Autumn and I are going to read a book. What book are we reading?
Little one.
The Little Girl. Dear girl. She loves this book. Even though it was a present for Everly. She really enjoys it. Emmy really likes it too. I don't think Maddie's been in here when I've read it to her. But we have all the animals in bed, huh? Who do you have in bed with you?
Dora, Boots, Sharper Nose, White Bean,
And who else?
Papa Pig.
And Peppa's back in the bed?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, ready to read? Tell me what it says.
Blackberry, Spider, wait.
Yeah.
Blackberry, Smile, Piggy,
Dear girl, let's see. Keep that arm raised. You have smart things to say. What does this one say?
He says, Blackberries, yours pink and sparkle shiny.
Yeah, dear girl. Sometimes you may feel like being pink and sparkly. Sometimes you may feel pretty much the opposite. I'm reading upside down. What does that one say?
Like it at the mirror. Thank you, Barker. Thank you, Sparkle.
I'm gonna read to her and tuck her into bed.